Dead on arrival, I'm not suicidal. My vitals are measurements that rate my survival if I revert to primal. And even if you think that you can see me, I find you and blind you. Must I remind you the Grim Reaper is right behind you. I got a fetish, not for Tracy Ellis. Surely you can bet his threats are endless. You catch the bus like Jerome Bettis. No need for cursing, I'm a wordsmith for certain. I'm hurting opponents with nouns and verbs and gerund phrases. Go for days and it's so attractive how I rap like a magnet and draw you in like an accordion. Playing music, just don't abuse it. The hate I get is quite substantial and ample. A prime example is the face they making for these records that I sample. They tried to stomach me, but I regurgitated. Nickel-plated, stainless, Canaan in the brain. Your raps will act like famous. I'm uninspired by the things you desire. Retirement is in your future. Victory against me non-conducive. Back in the days when niggas used to say gully, it meant that someone was about it. Ease distortion, keep your wires grounded. But nowadays these fools be pulling the toolie. They so unruly, loss of insight like a dilated pupil is brutal. Don't try to step to me like foots on a doormat. You funny like Borat. You stash the dope, just know that I saw that, so fall back.
Oh man, Monday. Day after the massacre. Y'all okay out there? Yeah, I hope y'all all right. Y'all okay? You made it. Oh boy. I'm not even tripping on the Texans. I don't care. Like I like I keep telling everybody, I knew what I was getting this season. So, shout out to Loyal to Houston. We get it out of the way real quick. Shout out to Stephen Rose. Shout out to Loyal to Houston. Hey man, good game. We gave it our try. So enjoy the game. Shout out to Stephen Rose. Shout out to Loyal to Houston. Shout out to all my people in the 714 on the south side of the 45. We can get this over with real quick. There. Everybody from Harris County, Victoria, Galveston. Good game, y'all. Good game. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. Thank you for your service. I love everything you do. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. My brother Kentastic. Happy Veterans Day, brother. Thank you very much, sir. And I love you for your service, my baby brother. Saint Subtown, thank you for your service. Doomsday, thank you. Mr. Gill, my co-founder, my ace, my fam, thank you for your service. My boy B Moore over there, straight home, Mr. Combat Veteran, thank you for your service. I can go on and on and on. From Fort Hood, thank you. Thank Lemoore Naval Air Station, Fort Hood, Fort Benning, Fort Gordon, Fort Dix. I can keep going anyway because military's in our family. So, all right. So I got sent some shit. I want to, first of all, I'm going to give a shout out to 3 people. I had to dip around and come back. I couldn't believe that shit. So I found out, in much respect to your grandfather for serving in the Vietnam War. A war. All right? It was a fucking war. I'm tired of, it was a police action. No, it was a goddamn war. Korea was a goddamn war. Grenada was a goddamn war. War. Our veterans are treated like shit from our country. A lot of Vietnam vets came back and were homeless. A lot of the brothers that was in Afghanistan, a lot of them dudes, they dealing with suicide, man. Listen, man. We don't treat our veterans with enough respect. Our veterans should get free health care. That's my belief. They should get free medical health care. They should have a psych eval at least 3 times a month for free. They should be treated with the utmost respect. They should have access to jobs, housing. If you're going to risk your life, lose a limb, lose your mind on behalf of these are the United States of America, you need to be treated fairly. Because you go above and beyond the call of motherfucking duty. I don't appreciate it. My father was a Vietnam vet. My father fought in the Battle of Hue. Fuck that. My father was a part of the Tet Offensive of 1968. and for any man from K-Sun to the Hamburger Hill, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Any man that has been serving in these United States Armed Forces should be treated with the utmost respect by this goddamn nation that does us wrong. And I don't get black, white, green, yellow, orange, pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, green clovers. I don't care. Our veterans should be treated with the utmost respect. Now I'm gonna get off my box right quick. Like I military. If it weren't for the military, I wouldn't have seen some of the places in the world. I can go on. Anyway, I just seen that, and that just bothers me, and I hope your grandfather is treated with the utmost respect. I hope he is. Salute to every vet. I hope your grandfather is treated with the utmost respect. Fantastic. I already know his story. Uptown, I know his story. My boy Hater Proof, I know his story. Gil, I know his story. Baltimore, I know his story. My boy Baltimore was in the Battle of Fallujah. So I know how it affected him when he came home, because he was in the Battle of Fallujah. So anyway, shout out to you, Abe. Salute to you, sir. Thank you for your service. Now, let me hop off my my shit right quick. Look, I was sent some shit. I was, doing my hustle thing, and I got hit up 3 times, and I really kind of ignore shit sometimes. But when a motherfucker called me and be like, they stole your shit, so I'm thinking it was Mark Holmes or some content guy. I'm like, oh yeah, what they say? They're like, nah, man, yo, ESPN ripped you off. I'm like, are you serious? Like yeah, ESPN stole your shit because you were the first person to talk about it. And Sutton, they talking about it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He was like, man, they stole your shit. They trying to be like you. So they sent me this.
I believe that the Dallas Cowboys should tank the rest of the season, get the number 1 overall pick, so you can draft Shedeur Sanders, and by the way, hire primetime Deion Sanders as your head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that should be Jerry Jones's master plan. That's right, I said it. Hire primetime Deion Sanders. You got to tank the season to make sure you can get his son as your quarterback, okay? And you move forward that way. That is what I believe the Dallas Cowboys should do, because as much as I appreciate the job and appreciate the University of Colorado and the citizens of Boulder, Colorado, giving primetime Deion Sanders this opportunity, the bottom line is when you think about primetime, we shouldn't be thinking about Boulder, Colorado. We should be thinking about someplace else. And I think Big D, Dallas.
But then you're
Now, who have y'all heard say that all year? Who have y'all heard say that all year? Who told y'all that we were tanking? Who told y'all they were trying to get in the top 5? Who told y'all that Shedeur was coming to Dallas? Who told y'all Deion Sanders was going to be the head coach? Thank you, Stephen A., but I said it first. I know you motherfuckers, you don't have no imagination. I ain't dumb, and I don't give a fuck what no one say. Don't do that Mark Holmes great minds think alike shit. That's bullshit. Y'all came to my little channel, somehow found my shit, or a person told a person who told a person, they sent you a link, you went, oh shit, that's a great idea. I'm not going to let your college education fool me, your degrees fool me, your spot on ESPN fool me. Knock it off. Y'all ripped me the fuck off. Period. Y'all should pay me for my content because, yes, sir, it is plagiarism. I don't give a fuck. And I got all the receipts that I've been saying it. Deion Sanders will be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. They are tanking for Shedeur. I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Nothing new. Nothing new. I'm honored. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I am honored that Stephen A. Smith robbed me. And I know that may sound funny, but that just let me know people are listening to what I'm saying. Oh yeah, you can if you on X or you follow Stephen A, please take this video and tag him and let him know where he stole it from. I'm asking anybody with a social media account, take this video, tag him, let him know where he stole it from. You stole that. You stole it. You stole it from little old number Simon Says. I have 100,000. I have 50. I only have 10,000. You stole my shit. I've been to it. It's not like I just started saying it yesterday. I've been saying it all year. That's when you know a nigga watching. That's when you know. Did he not sound like me? Oh, we're tanking. Oh, we're going to top 5. Oh, it's gonna be Dion. Oh, it's gonna be Shador. Bruh. This how a lot of artists, and I want to put y'all on to something. SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Spotify. A lot of mainstream artists, this is how they rip off material. There's a girl, and I don't know how much y'all know about music. There's a girl named A. Marie. She used to have this song called Fall in Love. And she also had she had another song. I know Fall in Love, the beat was insane. She had a couple of songs. If it's one thing you keep me tripping, if it's one thing that song that if it's one thing you keep me tripping, you know who stole her whole style and the producer? Beyonce. That's who stole it. If it's one thing, same producer. Wipe Amory out of the game. They steal your shit. Nas stole his whole album cover from a dude off fucking Bandcamp. Stole his whole album cover. Then denied it, but then turned around later and admitted to him, I got it from him. I seen it and thought I was dice, so I had to use it. I got ripped off by ESPN. Honestly, I can't say I'm mad. I'm like, damn. So, bruh, a lot of them, and I have told so many people for years they rip us off. Just because you got all them subs, it don't make your word law. It don't make your word the Bible. Y'all come and y'all hear smaller viewers. I've heard people rip off Space Cowboy. I've heard people rip off Cowboys Corner. They've ripped off 1980. Come on, Kendrick Lamar. He sampled goddamn Shango for his fucking album. Like, that's what they do. They go around to the small channels and they rip them off. They steal their content. The content makes a lot of sense. And they know this person. I'm not in Bristol, Connecticut. I'm not in Hollywood, California. But you know you got the world in your hand and you want to see what they're saying. And they know a lot of content makers are fucking all over the place right now. And I ain't gonna lie, yes, let me pat myself on the back. There's only one kind of making a lot of sense right now. And I enjoy doing this. But I'm asking my viewers and friends and associates, if you have Instagram or TikTok or X or Facebook, please tag Mr. Stephen A. Smith in this and let him know you stole it. You stole my shit. And don't get on no fucking social media talking about, I don't know who that is. You a goddamn lie, bruh. You a goddamn liar. Like, I'll call it, I'll tell you to your face, you a goddamn liar. I ain't lying. You stole my shit. As sure as my lawn guys are out here doing my lawn right now, motherfucker, I'm not sure you stole my shit. And trust me, my lawn dudes are making my yard very nice over here in suburbia. You stole my shit. Yeah, of course. Of course he gonna say that. Mark Holmes said that. I've heard a lot of them. I don't know you. Who's Silas? But see, when I go on their platform, oh, you're the legend. You're the OG and all these fucking corny ass names. Man, I'm Will. That's it. My niggas don't even know who the fuck Simus is. They know who Will is. They know who Pookie is. They know who Big Pook is. But they don't know Simus. What is a Simus? Oh, no. Simus? Oh, I don't know. Nobody don't know who Simus is in my real life. It's just a YouTube handle. But a lot of these dudes, I know that they get on YouTube and they rob people off their material. And yeah, it's easy to deny what you did because the masses listens to you. And they don't believe that, oh, he didn't steal from you. He didn't steal. What did Mark Holmes say? He said, great minds think alike. And I still trip on that. No, great minds don't think alike. Motherfucker, you ripped me off. I got ripped off by fucking Stephen A. Smith. If you've been a long time follower of mine, you already know where he got it from. And a lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all right now going, whoa. Because you've been listening to me say this before the season even started. I've been telling everybody this. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden today of all days, you going to jump up and you just going to say everything I've been saying? You should have just put me in a suit, put me in front of the camera, and just say, all right, Simons, tell everybody what you've been saying, bro. Here. We're going to have a special guest. Simon Says is going to tell y'all what he's been talking about since the beginning of 2024. Season over. We're tanking. They're trying to get Dion. They're trying to get Shadar. You ain't even need a number one pick. You just need to get in the top 5. That's it. It's that simple. The Dallas Cowboys, for the first time in my life, are tanking. True. The Dallas Cowboys are trying to get in the top 5. This is why I've been telling everybody it's not the top 10. It's the top 5. There is no salary cap on coaches. Deion Sanders love money. He can get on her and Jesus this, Jesus that. If Jerry Jones told that man right now how much Colorado paying, Jerry, you know, man, you know I love you. You know you my guy. You got me a ring and you made us a very pleasant life in Dallas. How much they paying you, Deion? Oh man, they giving me about $120 million. Well, Deion, I'm gonna give you $200 million. Ha, Jerry, you know I can't turn you down. God is good. Fuck out of here. Like, fuck out of here. I'm not lying, bro. I swear to you. We're going to have the court of public opinion. I don't got a lot of views. I could have done this later where more people would have showed up. Nah, man. It ain't even about that kind of shit. Like, nah, I'm not making it. The proof is in the pudding. Tell me where you've heard this before.
I believe that the Dallas Cowboys should tank the rest of the season, get the number 1 overall pick, so you can draft Shador Sanders, and by the way, hire primetime Deion Sanders as your head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that should be Jerry Jones's master plan. That's right, I said it. Hire primetime Deion Sanders. You got to tank the season to make sure you can get his son as your quarterback, okay? And you move forward that way. That is what I believe the Dallas Cowboys should do, because as much as I appreciate the job and appreciate the University of Colorado, and the citizens of Boulder, Colorado, giving primetime Deion Sanders this opportunity. The bottom line is when you think about primetime, we shouldn't be thinking about Boulder, Colorado. We should be thinking about someplace else. And I think Big D, Dallas.
But then you're
Well, I don't really got much to say after that. You know what? What's next? I swear to you, I will. You know what I believe they're going to do next? You're going to hear one of them say this. Watch. They'll say this. Watch. They're going to say lowered expectations next. Like, seriously. Like I said, it's a good thing and a bad thing to have your content jacked by somebody as prominent as Stephen A. Smith. I today am proud. I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad because he ain't gonna give me the money and give me my credit. But at the same, Bo Diddley didn't get his credit. Chuck Berry didn't get his credit. They didn't. Elvis got all the credit. Did Bo Diddley get his credit? No. Did Muddy Waters get his credit? No. Did Chuck Berry get his credit? No. Elvis did. But they sit back and they go, man, I did that. So I ain't got to worry about that. And that's how I feel right now, to know that some prominent, supposed big-time commentator as Stephen A. Smith had to jack my content. They tank it. You get Shadar. You get Deion. And the only thing he tried to make it cute because he said, you don't need the number one pick. You don't need the number one pick. You need to get in the top. The NFL is rigged. The NFL is stupid rigged. So all Jerry got to do is get in the top 5. And Sanders is coming to Dallas. Duh. Duh. It ain't hard, bro. Well, what about Dak? What about Dak? What about Dak? Okay. Do you think that the people are going to give a fuck about Rain Dakota Prescott if they got Deion Sanders and his son there? Do you honestly, I don't give a fuck if they were giving that man $1 billion? You think a kid that's around the same age as CeeDee Lamb that will hang out with this kid, the flash and the jewelry with this kid, the podcast, you hear that part? The podcast with Parsons with this kid. They're all around the same age. Dak Prescott to them is like a 50-year-old old man. Like, you know, these dudes are like Sexy Red. Dak Prescott to them is like Run DMC. Good, but they ain't listening to that shit. They rather ski like that. They doing that. Yeet, ski yeet. We'll get a running back in. Second round. We're gonna get a running back. You ain't got to worry about it. They're gonna get a running back in the second round, bro. Bruh, they stole my shit. Stat, fam. Shout out to my boy Tall Stat. Man, go get it. That's my nigga. Man, you see that shit, fam? He stole my shit, bro. I was in the car doing my own thing, man, handling business, and I got hit up 3 times. Like, man, they stole your shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Man, they stole your shit. Homie sent me that clip on Facebook. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Stole my shit. But I'm not lying. I'm not mad. I feel proud. I kind of made it, I guess you would say. Like, give me my credit, motherfucker. You don't got to give me a check, but you, ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, all you first take, you owe me that. You owe me that, man. I ain't asking to be on Club Shay Shay. I ain't asking that. I don't even want a bottle of Shay, that nasty ass cognac. I don't want that. But just say, yeah, there was a popular young YouTuber that he's been on point the whole season. You can break the draft down, fam. First round, Shadar. Second round, best player available, which is going to be the best running back available. Third round, they're going to go lineman. Fourth round, they're going to go tight. I'm telling you now, like they're going to go tight end. And from there on out, they don't have a fourth round pick. So fifth round, they're going to go tight end. And from every pick, including undrafted free agents, it's the best they can find. But you already know, first round, Shadar Sanders. Second round, best running back on the board. Third round, they're going to go get another lineman. Maybe a right guard because Zach Martin done checked out. Breaking news, folks. Somewhere in this draft, they're going to do what? Ta-da! They're going to draft a safety. Because Malik Hooker done checked out. This is why I keep saying I don't know how much longer I can deal with football. It's predictable as fuck. It is. There's a gift and a curse to this shit, and this is what I mean right here. Do I want Deion Sanders as coach? Absolutely not. No, I do not. We're going to have all this pump, flash, and circumstance now. But see, this is Michael Parsons already threw fucking. Y'all can say what y'all want. In so many words, Michael just told everybody, get that old white man out of here and go get me a young coach. These old white dudes, we can't respond to. And I'm not saying it in a racial way. I'm just saying it from their perspective. Man, get these old white heads out of here. Like, was it Sean McVay? He ain't black. You know what I mean? He ain't black. And I like him. I like him as head coach. He's a good head coach. Is Dan Campbell black? No. They look at these teams and go get us a young buck. Go get us one of these niggas. What my man over there in with Atlanta right now? Kirk, what do they call him? Kirk O'Chains. Kirk Cousins. Now he in the groove now with the brothers. And they winning. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't be hip with us, fuck you. And that's how they all are. Dallas is that team. They want somebody that's on their level. We're young guys. Guys like Zach Martin. Look, I keep saying, look at Tyler Smith. Go look at when he was drafted and look at what he was wearing. Go look at what he was wearing in his first year with the Cowboys. Go look at Tyler Smith right now. If you can't have that flash that they like, you old. You think they hanging out with Zeke? Especially after what Zeke did yesterday? Hell no. You think they hanging out with Dak? Oh, he done tore his house down. He got that bitch. And that's what they say. He got that bitch. Oh, he got that kid, man. Fuck that old nigga. Well, he only 31, man. Man, fuck that old head, man. I don't want that nigga hanging out with me. Bro, I swear, I will go to Bristol, Connecticut, or LA and I whoop his ass. But I'm telling you right now, just so we can get it out of it. 1, Shadar Sanders. 2, best running back on the board in the second round. 3, they're going to have to get somebody to come in, preferably somebody on that right side, because you need to replace Zach Martin, who's probably going to retire, and you need to replace Terrence Steele. You're going to save $14 million if you cut his bitch ass. I personally think you should move Austin Richards over there, but the Cowboys think ignorant, so they're gonna go get somebody to fill the right side. We don't have a 4th round pick because we got fleeced by Carolina. 5th through undrafted or the best players that they could possibly find. There. And there's your 2025 NFL draft. Like this. Ain't hard. Like 1 + 1 is 2. Don't make 1 + 1 17. It ain't like that. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. But motherfuckers want to make 2 + 2 is 20,222. No, it's not. Shit, man. It's too easy, y'all. Well, I'm quite sure if y'all watched that, I'm quite sure y'all went, wait, I've heard this before. Tell us something we don't know. Now you know what you're gonna hear now? You know what y'all gonna hear now? Now y'all gonna hear every goddamn content creator say it because their word is the Bible. Oh, yep, we're taking. Oh, yeah, we're going for Shadar. Oh, yep. And I'll just sit up here like a proud father. That's what motherfuckers don't understand when it comes to this trash talking, when it comes to this sport, this cowboy content. When I hear niggas rip me off, I don't get mad. I call it out and I laugh and I feel like a proud father. I would walk up to Stephen A. on my mama, God bless her life. I would pat him on his head. Good job, son. Just like I've done in the trash talking community. I always say it all the time. I'll pat you on your head, motherfucker, and tell you good job. I ain't playing. They are ripping us off. I have said this so many times. They are ripping us the fuck off. I don't really watch those programs. I appreciate the homies for putting me on to that shit. I really do. Because I wouldn't have known. I think my cousin Henry more mad than me. Like, honestly, he's pissed about it. They fucking ripped you off, Playboy. I can't believe them niggas, cuz, man. What this nigga talking like he finna go shoot the nigga. Like, bruh, I just feel proud and honored that a journalist / commentator / great man, I'll give him that. Stephen A. Smith ripped me off. Gee. They're ripping us off. For all you content creators, I'm gonna put y'all up on game. Here's some free game. Protect your content. They come down here because the best content are the guys that's under the 10,000 mark. I mean, seriously. I will say like this. Some of the best content are the guys from 10,000, I'll say 11,000 to like from 200 to 11,000. Because a lot of those dudes are real fans with access to a smartphone, PC, or a laptop. And they don't get on here and listen to the bullshit. They know about Russell Wilson or what's going on with their team or George Pickens or, Cooper Rush, Awesome Richards. You know what I mean? Like shitty cunt Colstein, Debo Samuel, and Bosa. They know their team. They know their team. They know their team like the back of their fucking hand. So that's what makes their content so good. They not on here. They'll throw in a stat here and there, but they want to hear what I call it barbershop talk. Some people call it trash talk, but I've always called it barbershop or jail talk. They don't want to hear that. Oh, well, he matriculated down the field and today he only averaged 5.5 yards a carry. They don't want to hear that. That nigga fucking sucked, man. I can't believe this bitch ass nigga on the team. Yeah, that nigga had a couple of yards. That's cute. I think he had 4.4 yards in the game. I don't give a fuck. These niggas is trash. That's what they want to hear. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm not telling everybody to make belligerent content. I'm not saying that. Just make your words nice. Make your words nice. I come from a joking family. We played the dozens or called signified, or you had to be on your toes. We got 3 comedians in my family. You had to be on your toes with the jokes. I'm a writer. It's easy for me to do that shit. Anybody will know who can tell you since I've been here, Simus is quick-witted. Very quick-witted. I got jokes. A lot of these dudes, they search for content. They wake up, they get on their phone, they search for content. I don't do that. I don't have to do that. I don't need to do that. I could log off this motherfucker right now, log right back on, and give me a subject. Watch. I'll freestyle through that shit. Like, all right, man, talk about the Cowboys. Man, the Cowboys suck. Season's over. It's done, nigga. It's done. Talk about LeBron and his son. That shit was trash and it was fixed. The Lakers are going to go to the playoffs and get beat up by the Nuggets again. Bron is still going to be around waiting for the other son to come. And then after then, when the NBA decide to finally get him a retirement ring, he'll go away. But until then, we got to deal with the Jameses. The balls, they're the bootleg Jameses. Like, it's easy to do. You just got to make this shit smooth. Them dudes, Shannon Sharp over here going live trying to fuck a bitch. Do you think he want to hear that? Oh, those guys average 4.4 yards to carry. He had 2 They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear that barbershop talk. Man, fuck that nigga. Man, he ain't shit. Dak Prescott, he a bitch. That's what they want to hear. Because that's how I grew up. You didn't do all that stack racks and yak shit. Don't get me wrong. I got certain people I go to just so I can get that kind of information. And at ESPN, it's always Space Cowboy, very first one. Because he's what I call my numbers man. When I want to hear them good shits, he rarely cusses. And it's just, I fuck with that. I fuck with my boy Eshawn. Eshawn, he comes with it. I don't need, I know who to go to when I want to hear that real shit. And it sure as fuck ain't on Fox Sports or ESPN. I'm listening to the fans. DC Fan 99. Dallas Cowboy Fan 19. I'm listening to the fans, bro. Because they got the heartbeat of this team. We all do. The content's there. You can tell a difference between a motherfucker that watch highlights and watch the game. Example. A lot of people who watch the game caught that shit with Rico Dowdle. Am I mad about that? Oh, you fucking better believe I'm still mad about that. Rico Dowdle was out of pocket. You don't deserve to have an ego like that, bro. To not shake your players' hands. Man, who the fuck are you? We noticed the little things. On that play that the sun was in CeeDee Lamb's face, on that play, go back and watch that play and look at what Ferguson did. Ferguson, who could have caught the ball, threw his hands back like, whoops, you should have caught it. So I guess what? The ball, that's for CeeDee. I can't catch this touchdown. It's things like that to make the NFL to me look rigged. Don't take my word for it. Fergie seen the ball. I'm not saying CeeDee didn't see it. But instead of Ferguson backing up, throwing his hands up, why didn't he catch it? He could have caught it. Clearly he's seen it because he threw his hands up. Bruh. I know who to go to for the right content. I know. If I want some delusional content, I know who to go to. When I want to hear that real talk without a lot of cussing, I know who to go. I may talk shit, call it PG, whatever, but I listen to it. I need that shit. Shout out to Talking Crazy. Yeah, I had jokes about it, but I like it because they talk crazy without the craziness. Like me, I'm a wild motherfucker. I said this yesterday. Like ESPN know it. They know it. That's why they like, oh man, this dude. You just like a lot of them other content creators that I was told about. You steal my shit, but you won't put me on because I'm gonna steal your fucking audience. Still waiting for that visit, Mr. Holmes. I'm still waiting. So Frank Joseph, somebody tell him. I'm still waiting for that visit that you said, oh yeah, come to the house. Y'all fear my content. I'm going to keep saying it. Y'all fear my fuck. I don't get an ego a lot in this, but boy, today is the day Simon Says got an ego. I'll never fold on what I do. I ain't finna sit up here in a suit and tie. I'm still letting my nuts hang. I'm still drinking my Douce. Not right now because I don't drink on weekdays. But, man, that made my day. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, that made my motherfucking day, boy. I swear. I got ripped off by fucking Stephen A. Smith. And I'm gonna ask y'all one more time before I exit out of here. If you on any kind of social media and you follow Stephen A. Smith, Please send him this. You, Stephen A., I know you're gonna say you don't know me. I know you ain't gonna play me like you did Mark Holmes that time. I know you're gonna say you don't know me. We can keep it amongst us too. You can just hit me up and go, you know what, bruh? I like what you do. I heard it and I had to roll with it. I'm not finna get on her and do a screenshot or nothing like that, man. It ain't that type of party, bro. Like we can keep I know how to keep my business off the internet. But I know what you did, Mr. Stephen A. Smith. We all know. My followers know. My subscribers know. Because there's only one person that's been saying this before the season even started. I threw it out as a theory, but the more it started happening, I seen it. It was just a theory. If you don't believe me, you ask Kentastic. You ask Teflon Breed. Ask Eshawn. Ask him. Anyone who's heard me, they've heard me say this shit. I got witnesses to this. I got witnesses and receipts to this shit. You ripped me off, bruh. But it's all good. I just want to say thank you, ESPN. Thank you, Stephen A. Smith. Thank you, Shannon Sharp. Thank y'all. Y'all made 2024 a lot brighter for your boy. You got to take that up with my cousin because he's pissed about it. They should give you your credit, fam. That ain't right, Playboy. I'm touched. I'm touched. Y'all seen it. And all I don't ask much. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Simon Says. If you know a fan that's a fan of the Cowboys and you know this is some real content over here, pass it on to them. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if anybody follows Stephen A. Smith or want to send it to him in his DM, please, by all means, send it to him. X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, smoke signals. I don't care. That man need to know what he did. I ain't mad about it. But you gonna give me my respect. But look at me. Bruh. That's the facts. I can understand if I just started saying it. Yeah, nigga, you full of shit. I've been saying it since come on, bro. I don't gotta keep going through this shit. Like y'all know. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for just I thank you. It was plagiarism like a motherfucker, man. You stole my shit. You stole my shit and you got caught. You got caught. It's okay, Stephen A. Yeah, he stole my shit. Well, it looked like it's about to storm out here in Central California, so I'm gonna stop it. And all I ask is please like, comment, subscribe, and send this to Stephen A. and ESPN networks. Disney is the parent company. ABC is under the umbrella of Disney and ESPN, and we're gonna do them all. Fuck this. If you want X, tag Disney, ABC, ESPN, Stephen A. Smith. We're gonna get our props for this one, y'all. It ain't just me. Everyone, I want my subscribers to get the love too. We all eat. I don't believe in just eating alone, man. Y'all been riding with me. And like I said, I went into this season with a theory. I wanted to be dead wrong. Now I got big time dudes ripping me off. And I want us all to fucking reap the benefits of it. Because if I eat, y'all eat. We deserve it. This is our goddamn team. They just speaking on it. It's a travesty what's happening down there in Dallas, in Arlington, Texas, Tarrant County. Teflon, man, you see what these niggas did to me? You see what they did to your boy? I'm gonna start. Hey, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Tag ESPN, tag ABC, tag Stephen A. Nigga, you ripped me off, you bitch, you. You gonna give me my credit. But as of right now, thank you. Thank you. You made 2024 a lot better. We gonna end this with one more, for people who just stepped in or listening on the sidelines, window licking, as they say. Here it is.
I believe that the Dallas Cowboys should tank the rest of the season, get the number 1 overall pick, so you can draft Shador Sanders, and by the way, hire primetime Deion Sanders as your head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that should be Jerry Jones's master plan. That's right, I said it. Hire primetime Deion Sanders. You got to tank the season to make sure.
And there it is. My day has been made more than you know. Shout out to all my subscribers. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. I bring y'all this content to tell y'all the truth. I will never be a big number guy, but people gonna respect me like that. And this is the respect I'm talking about. I've earned my respect in that old community. I'm coming over here on this side now. I'm kicking my feet up. Fuck your couch, nigga. And keep stealing my content. I thank you very much because my viewers know where you stole it from. And that, sir, makes my motherfucking day. Y'all have a good fucking day because I got the biggest fucking smile on my face. Stephen A. Smith, you plagiarist bitch. You ripped me off, bruh. I cooked your ass. Y'all have a good one.
All right, so we out here, y'all. We're going to make this very quick. I just want to say, give a big shout out to Simons. Shout out to the OG of the TTC, man.
Big shout out.
We out here just living life, having a good time out here in Brooklyn. Got some New York pizza, man. Shout out to my guy Bones. That pizza was damn good, man.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We're going to make this quick, guard. You know, do a quick little shout. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Let's go Giants!
Man, fuck them Giants.
Fuck you, Philly.
Man, fuck you.
Fuck Philly.
That's why we're going to beat your ass tomorrow.
There is one thing that we all can agree on.
What's that? Fuck them Cowboys! Let's fucking go.